go. Hello, hello. I had a little bit of a hiccup with OBS, but we're back. So, where were we last time? This is not my sculpt, it's Ryan's one. I was working on the neck, and yeah, made some progress. Finally figured out what was wrong with it. But yeah, I will keep noodling a little bit with this, the few muscles that I have. I noticed that on at least a human, this wonderful what do we call it? I forgot the name of. I'm not looking up for sure. Absolutely, no. The levator scapularis. That's the one. They kind of come in, let's say, a 45-degree angle, something like that, and they wrap around the other two. So they kind of make a little bend. And mine don't really do that. It's quite straight. I mean, it is also on an angle and things like that. But I think I can make this one, for instance, a little bit bigger. So it has that little bend to it. And then in that case, yeah, I think this one is good. That one should also kind of be a little bit more over here, but he's bending his neck. So yeah, I think this is good. Maybe we could fatten this one up a little bit because it's contracting, right? It should keep the same mass, so it becomes fatter and bigger. And let's make it so it doesn't intersect. Yeah. And make it a little bit more round. Yes. I think that's good. That was a quicker fix than I thought it would be. Just noodle with these little ones. That one is good. How's everyone doing, by the way? Dun, 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 dun. Sheebrush, hello, welcome. Oh, my boy Mike, doing good, back in the action, nice, yes. So what we like to hear. Good luck on the Monkey Man, thank you. Hopefully I will make as much progress as I did the other stream. I mean, there were only 3 muscles, but there was an epiphany as well. So that counts as multiple muscles, right? So. Okay, so I got those 3. Let me just cross those out. The splenius capitis, yes. The levator scapularis, yes. And the semispinatus capitis, also that one. Yes, there should be the trapezius that goes over this, and I think last time we already saw that it was clipping with the muscles that we have over here. So we could maybe, you know, push this one inward a little bit and the other one outward a little bit, so we get a nice in between. But that's also kind of part of the back muscle as well, so it's kind of locked in that layer. So I will keep it for later. For future BOM as well. It's not a big fix anyway, so I think we will be fine. So let's go to the wonderfully named sternocleidomastoid. It just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? I like it. I don't think you can use it in Scrabble though. I think it's too long. I'm not sure. Can you use sternocleidomastoid in Scrabble? Let's Google that. Let's ask the internet. Can you spell sternocleidomastoid in Scrabble? You can? It's a 19-letter word. For only 25 points. Well, you get doubles and triple ones, can you? Don't you? Related words. School master-ishness. Okay. Semi-transparentness. Okay, I didn't know you can use those words either. Never really played that much Scrabble. Just add ness at the end, and then you get a new word. Nice. Yeah, Stone Clan Mastoid. Don't do the other ones, Brom. You've made that one before. Stone Clan Mastoid. There we are. Let's put that one on top. Yeah, this one is all bendy. Because stuff was happening here quite a lot. But in reality, if you go over here, and we... Oh, no. Sterno kleine Mastoid. Yeah, that's this guy. Sternocleidomastoid, he calls it. Anywho, that was kind of in front of the other two, and just a nice straight line from there to there with a little friend right there. Has to be a typo, yeah, right? So we got this and the little friend from for some reason over here. I've made it as two separate parts, and that's also because the book that I have is also shown in two different parts. Kind of makes sense what the little leggy bit does. It's clear to see over here. So yeah, just doodle with this. I kind of like it that it has two layers. Let's do try to make that as straight as possible. Oh, wait a minute, let's just undo all of that. So we can do that again without the topological turned on. And I think I will also just remove the other side there. Delete. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Let's kind of do that. This as straight of a line as we can. We can always bend it later if something needs to tug in between. Yeah, okay, and this guy over here. Oh, wait a minute. I thought it deleted you guys. Delete. Let's go from there to there. And also, rotate that a little bit so it actually connects to the bone that it connects to. Maybe I should make that a little bit bigger. Oh. Soften it out quite well. Kind of do that so it's a bit more gradual. And then we'll just noodle that into place. Let's make that a better connection. Wait a minute, double check. That's connected to the little bump that we have over here. So it shouldn't be underneath it, it should kind of go over that. Okay, good to know. Maybe we can make it bigger as well. Move to the back face mask. Wraps around that area. Kind of make that like that, so it seems like it's a bit thinner. I'm only doing the one thing though. So let's see if we can also work on the main mass of the muscle. See, this one already had quite a similar shape to that. Let's do that. This one is the one that I wanted. Yeah, okay. We're getting there. I do notice it's clipping, but that's fine. I think the outer shape is more important than the inside shape. Can just do this and just do that, and now it's gone. So it's totally fine. There's a little bit of the bend over here. I don't really like that, so let's see if we can change that. Do that. Oop, something's wrong. Camera, come on. Doesn't want to move the way I want it to move, so let's just use the move tool in that case. Gonna give it a little bit of a twist, like over here. Nope, nope. With this one. Nope. This one, yes, thank you. Not too much though. Maybe we can make that go up ever so slightly. Make the other one duck underneath it a bit more. So we don't have the problem why they're clipping. We don't want them to clip now, do we? Yeah, okay, okay. Let's fatten this one up as well. Should use topological for that. And then I also have to... Yeah, that this kind of fits. I think I kind of want to have a little bit of a sharper turn into that. What do I? Yeah, a little bit. Ever so slightly. Just for aesthetically reasons. Yeah. And give the main mass also a bit more volume, because just like the other one, this one is contracting. And it's always very noticeable, that muscle. It's quite skinny on mine. Let's so let's make it not too wide. They do look around a lot, but these little guys. Always on the lookout for either food or predators. All the little friends. Yes, okay. So on ours, currently we have this little bit of a gap here. And I don't think that was on King's lines. No, those kind of connect. The Splenius capitis even goes underneath the sternocleidomastoid. So, well, that it already does, by the looks of it. But maybe we can give it a bit more volume. And kind of move that out as well. Whoop. Yeah. Look at that. Okay. Now we can give this big guy even more of a mass. Good. Good. Look at all of this. We're doing it. We're doing it. Whoosh that around. So it kind of looks like it's clipping less than this. And this now kind of feels like it's too big. Doesn't it? What do you say? What do you say? Ryan? What's up? Okay. Yeah, let's shrink it down a little bit. There's a little bit of a gap there, isn't there? It's just about connects there. For me, kind of already does that over there. Okay, so let's shrink that in ever so slightly. There. Oh. Huh? Look at all this. Bobblehead muscle. And let's go up one subdivision. It's beautiful curves, yes. Kind of like it. It's looking good. This is a bit of an odd one though, but it also kind of makes sense. A lot of things go in that direction. Not sure though. What shape did I just create over here? I feel like this one should be... Let's make that curve a little bit clearer. Where it connects to the back of the skull. And I feel like I futzed this one up a little bit. This little bend shouldn't be in there, but they're also contracting, so maybe just keep all of those little points that we have. Cool. And I've played around with this one, then the other ones don't fit anymore. Will always be the case, won't it? Yes, I don't like the little wobbly bit in there. Let's see if we can get rid of that. Yeah, that's quite alright. Saving, drinking. And let's push that over there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, oops, set you soft as well. I do like my soft brushes for some reason. It's something I gotten used to over the years. Oop. Oh, no, that one. Yeah. Switch that a little bit. Yeah. Still a bit of a gap now. So maybe, because probably we have to push that a little bit inward as well, don't we? Let's do that right now anyway. Would help with kind of getting everything a little bit closer together, a bit more cozy. Yeah, I think that's all right. Good, Standard Cloud Boss storage, done. Boop. And then there's also the Soleus Medius. But in between the Stenocleidomastoid and the Soleus Medius, there are the Mylohyoid, Digastric, the Omohyoid, and the Sternohyoid. Yes, another one down. Yes. One less muscle. Just getting there. Only a few more. Like 50. But it's one less. So we've got all that, I think. Still not too sure about the wobbliness of here. Let's go to another one. And we made all those muscles before. Let's go to the Mylohyoid, which is somewhere in here. Rhomboid Sternohyoid. Did I make the Mylohyoid? I didn't make the Mylohyoid. Which one is the Mylohyoid? It's that thing over there. Oh, let's do that. And oh right, the hyoid is a H. Oh, there's the hyoid right there. Okay. So a little horseshoe kind of thing. I think in humans it looks a little bit less like that, and it looks a little bit more like this, the green bit over here. So I just assumed that for a squirrel monkey, it also kind of looks like that. Ryan kind of roughened everything out a bit, which is fine. I just wanted to noodle, so I got this now. It's incredibly tiny for a squirrel monkey because they're about this size, right? And so I've never really seen one. Also not in the reference images that I have, because it's you just lose it, I think. Just drops on the floor and then it's gone into another dimension, like socks and that pencil. Yeah, let's keep it as that is for now. I don't seem to have, like I said, the Milohyoid. Okay, let's skip that one for now, because I do think I have the other ones. Digastic? I don't have a Digastic. I don't. The Omohyoid I do have. I'm pretty sure. Rhomboid? Oh, the Sternohyoid. You've got that one over here. That's that guy. Because it goes from the sternum to the hyoid. It's a clever name, isn't it? But I do think I have to tweak the position a little bit. Especially from this one over here, because now it's clipping with the Sternocleidomastoid. Be like kind of does that. Just makes sense. Don't know if what accurate that is, but let's go to the Sternohyoid. Sternohyoid. It's in the back of that, not in the front of that. Okay. It kind of shares the same spot on his model. If that, then there should be a little bit of bend to it. Okay, let's go to CanHub, because this isn't my book isn't really showing it, and well, or is it? Which muscle is this? This is Sternocleidomastoid. Sternohyoid is number 2, and that one is behind it. Okay, it does show it. Just can't read. Okay, let's put it behind it in that case. It should be there. But what happens over here? What's happening? How high up should that hyoid be? Somewhere over there for us. Maybe a little bit lower. You can put it a little bit to the back as well. And then it would fall back a little bit easier behind that. We still have to bend everything around each other. This one is going to be a little bit tricky. Let's just do it like that. And down a bit. Oh. Let's put it right over there. Oh wait, I think the Milohyoid is in the skull muscles. I think I put it there. Let's just check that out in a bit. better angle of that muscle in my book. Does that exist? I don't think it does. I'll just go to Canhub. I'll just go to Canhub. Just to see where this is located on this axis. I only see it from the side in that book. So let's go to Ken. Ken! Sterno hyoid muscle. There we go. Ah! The sternohyoid muscle it just seems to be fully connected to you won't guess it, but on to the sternum. Yeah. And not on the rib like the sternocleidomastoid does, which is also connected to the sternum. But okay, let's see if we can conjure up some intellect over here. The sternohyoid is a strap-like infrahyoid muscle that connects the hyoid bone with the clavicle and the sternum. Along with the omohyoid muscle, it comprises the superficial plane of infrahyoid muscles, where the sternohyoid and the thyrohyoid belong to the deep layer. The function of this muscle is to re-establish the breathing process by pulling the hyoid bone and larynx inferiorly. Yeah. What a weird word to pronounce. It sounds like it should be a lot longer than it actually is. But by pulling the hyoids to by pulling the hyoid bone and larynx inferiorly after deglutiation. I'm learning a lot of new words during these streams, don't I? But of course, everyone says. And the hyoid, yeah. Who would have guessed? Connected to both of them. And it's also kind of seems like it's connected to the front, not the bottom bit. And also with this little ledge that I made over here. It's kind of connected over there. Even better, I think I can noodle a little bit of a cup over here. That's where it should connect. Let's do it to the other side as well, just because we can. Somewhere around that. Yeah. Where am I? There. Very useful words, yeah, right? Yeah, kind of like that. Maybe a little bit thinner even. More strap-like. Yes. Beautiful. Now the rest. It's all wibbly wobbly again. And let's also, mine kind of has that little laggy bit that I think last time I tried to make this a couple of months ago. I was futzing quite a lot with that, and I can't really see that on the Canhub. What does that's just a strap, isn't it? It's still a little bit wobbly. Let me just remesh this. Oh, what's happening there? Oh, it's the other one. Okay, just delete that. No. Go lower and go fully low. And can we go fully low again? No, this is the lowest I can go. Yes, it's the dynamic subdiv. And yeah, I think just remove that. I think the neck is really the place where most of the muscles bend around each other. It's still a weird bend. It's kind of bending over there. Kind of makes sense at the same time. Maybe we should have a little bit of a curve in there, just around where those two intersect. A curve, a little twist. That's what I meant. It's just, the neck is just an anatomical sausage. Yeah, it really is. It's made out of mystery meat as well. How much muscles around the neck do we eat of other animals, you think? Because I can't really find... quickly find a piece. Like, hey, this is one sold, this one completely from the neck. And you are finding out how the sausage is made. Yes, absolutely. We're finding out exactly how that sausage is made. I mean, we're forgetting all the veins and so far all the ligaments and, you know, a whole lot of stuff that we're forgetting. Arteries and veins, okay, and yeah, I think I don't like that. This one should kind of twist in that direction, this bit, and then go into that side. So let's do that. Kind of makes a little bit more sense to me. This side says that the beef cut of the neck is perfect for slow cooking and stewing. Ah, so it's very tough then. And inedible. Let's make a stew out of that. That's good enough. We will figure this out. We will. Oh, and I made my ribbon all round as well. Luckily, we can fix that with a move with back face mask. I just move that around a bit again. Lamp neck is a budget-friendly option that rewards patience with incredible depth and flavor. AKA, it'd be cheap. Yes. No one wants this, so yeah, let's get as much flavor out of it and put it into something else by, you know, the stewing kind, right? Or making a stock out of it, I'm guessing as well. And just not eat it. The flavor is good though, just not the texture is just wrong. It's just tough and it's strenuous, no? Fibrous, I think. Oh, we're getting there, guys. I think I'm quite close to having it the way I want it to. This little laggy bit is a little bit too wobbly, but we can fix that yet again. Needs to curve a little bit more to that side, right? So let's just grab a bit of the mask from that, except for that one. Wop, 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 wop. Nope. That's not the move tool. This is the move tool. There. And it's a bit better. Yeah, let's give that a little bit more volume. That side. Smooth it out a bit. There. Okay. In a vid from Adam Savage, he was with a fabricator guy that was using a colorful resin 3D printer. Ooh, A full color resin 3D printer. That is fancy. Oh, can you just imagine just having this in one piece color? It's gonna be difficult to do, to make this a resin print that's multicolored. Because the skeleton you can print. Well, it will be tedious because it will be very fragile, right? Probably even more so than an actual squirrel monkey skeleton. Cutting up the muscles in such a way so that you can use a different color and just immediately attach everything to where it should be, that's going to be a puzzle and a half. The base was translucent, and the colored layers on top of it would be printed as if they were washes of color. Ooh. That is nice. Is that a recent video? I might have missed it, or is it an older one? Was quite a while where I just didn't watch tests, and but recently I started again. And they were it's similar how a miniature painter would paint. Yeah, I guess that. It's a little old. I will search for it later. But it sounds very interesting. September of 2025. Ooh, got a date. That's even easier to look to search for then. But one of the recent ones that I saw was I got a link immediately. Oh, thank you. One in, I think it was the Mets, and they had an entire collection of basically just silly weapons that people made in the past. And even then, you know, like 500 years ago, 600 years ago, 700 years ago, people just wanted to have it, not because it was practical, but because it was cool. There's no use whatsoever, really, but you know, if you have this and you got a couple of guys with this, you know, you make a statement. So that's kind of what it was. Did it work? Not really. Probably not, but it's impressive. Shields with guns attached to them, and spears with guns for some reason. Yeah, but it's cool. Yes, exactly. It's useful though. No, have you seen it? Yeah, yeah, I get it though. Yeah, I get it. And the guy, I don't think it was actually the guy, but it was also the guy who made and finishes up, cleans up all the pieces and fixes them. He was showing them around to Adam, and he was just a fun guy as well. So it's yeah, it's a good video. I recommend. There's also one completely different, but where he had some people over at the cave who were security specialists, data security specialists, computer security specialists, and they were showing off how incredibly easy it was to hack something just with a USB stick that, you know, looked like a USB stick but wasn't, or just a keyboard that looked like a normal keyboard but had something in it, a fancy chip in there as well, that just sends every keystroke that you make just over Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's very scary how easy it actually is. So if you got an IT guy in your company that says, no, you're not allowed to use your own keyboard, that's the reason. They don't know what's in it. They do know what's in the ones that they already have. So, yeah, it kind of makes sense. At a previous place where I worked, one of the IT guys was also very strict on everything that had data collected to it. Even though I was just making posters and flyers and things like that. And I shouldn't have access to all of that. For some reason I still had. Or it was connected to a server that had all those things to it. I didn't have them myself. But yeah, he was very strict on the software that I could put in there. And he will be putting that on there. But hey, team, man, please, it's safe. It's from China. Yes. Just, a USB stick that I found laying around. Nothing wrong, right? Just burn it. Just crush it and put it in the trash. Okay, I've been rotating around this muscle for quite a little while now. Yep. The omohyoid. There's the omohyoid. There we go. Anyway, added. Is that a funny thing? It's the funny one. Yes. You there. Away. And the omohyoid is connected to the whatchamacallit. It's floating on this guy. Should be connected over there. It's connected to the scapula. It kind of just bends around the sternocleidomastoid. That's why it has that funny shape. And it's also connected, let's look that up as well, to the little end bit over there. Okay, good. Let's do this bit. Let's move tool. I won't have to move tool. Nope. Ooh. Getting some fancy images. It looks really cool. Yeah, is that a printer that you're sending me? Or the result of that? I want one now. It's probably like $10,000 or something like that. It's from the vid. Good. Straight from the printer as well. Oh, wonderful. I want one. Up to $4,000, $10,000. Ah, okay. Let me just we're talking about this quite a lot now, so let me just grab the thing and just put it here. Twitch, and I'm going to put it. Oh, hello, Bodybuilder Forever. Sorry, I didn't see you for some reason. Hello. I'm sorry, I'm late. I think chat wasn't on yet. It's been a while. How you doing? If you're still here, how are you doing? Talia's here as well. We are on the chat. Ah. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, I was doing this Omohio thing and gushing about a very cool 3D printer that Mike has shown me. I didn't see his chat from YouTube here. No, neither, me neither. I do think it's working though. Let me just double check. There's also no new chat, so it could be that I completely missed him, and yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but you know, it happens sometimes. Let me just double check. I think everything just works. We're still doing the monkey. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Is it activated now? Does this work? It's a hectic week. Oh no. Why is it so hectic? What's happening? He says as he tries to figure out how the chat works. Just test. Does it work right now? Or is it one of those things where it just takes ages for the YouTube channel to pop up again? Just keep that one separate for now, and we will see them eventually. I will notice you guys now. Alderlibus Bold is here as well. He's testing as well. Select the live sources. Yes, activate selected. I see you guys over here. Test again. Test again. It was even quicker. Okay, it works now. Okay, good. Just shout at it a couple of times and it'll work. Shake it around a bit. Just slap on it for some reason. I did it, yeah. I don't know what I did, but I did it. But Tali is doing fine. Anxious about an interview tomorrow. Lining for a market managing position. Ooh, fancy. You'll be fine. I also hope it goes well. Yeah. Let us know next stream. Do you have that tomorrow? You said, right? Yeah, tomorrow morning. Yeah. There. And you got Blender opened. Ah, let's build something together. Ooh, good. Yeah, when I was talking last stream about the... Oh, what am I doing there? How did I do that? Oh, wait. About the donuts, right? Mike gave a response on the Hellbox, which is something that sounds even more awful. And it kind of is as well. But that was our actual first 3D assignments that we got at school. And no one knew the software yet. We didn't know Maya. At least most of us didn't. And that was a very good project to have for just learning just the camera and panning things around and using things like the pivoting things and adding it, polygons and things like that. Basically, what you do is you grab a box for somewhere, a small one, like a box of cards. You scan that in, and you import that into the software, which is, you know, step one. Import an image to the software. And then use that as a reference to trace that box to create the segments of all those box, right? And yeah, so it was all nice and tidy. That it didn't have any end guns. What are end guns? Well, look it up. Basically, it's just a polygon with more than 4 sides, and you shouldn't have those. So it's all nice and tidy, flattened, with the texture on top of it. And then you would have to fold it also into place so everything kind of fits nice and tidily. And it's a very silly thing to do, at least when you got a little bit of skill. After the second week, we're like, oh, of course we can do this. It's the easiest thing ever. But if you never have done that before, then it's just, you know, it had an apt name called the Hellbox. It's however a good assignment, or just a good little thing to do as well if you're not familiar with the software. Just how do I do this simple thing? The entry level. The OGs had it rough. Well, we didn't have it that rough. I mean, though currently, or these days, there is a lot more accessibility to tutorials and things like that. Because, you know, 15 years ago, there was YouTube. It wasn't YouTube as we have now, or just the internet as we have now, you know, for good or better. But yeah. So a lot of tutorials that we had was just from a hard desk that just went through the school. No one knew whose hard desk that actually was, but there were a lot of tutorials on there. But even those were already dated quite a lot. Still usable. But yeah, I think I can remember a Maya tutorial from 2002 or 3 or something like that. It's a very old one. Nominal School DVDs. Yeah, those are good though. The school still exists, right? I haven't heard from it in a while because I've been not been paying attention to it, to be perfectly fair. But yeah, those were good tutorials. Those were great. Oh, Talia is making a bow and arrow in a futuristic style. Ooh. Good. You can, if you want, you can show us the progress on the Discord. There's a show and tell channel there. Laser boobs, yes. Oh, like the one from Bad Batch. The Clone Wars spin-off. One of the characters there has a laser bow. I think I've only seen a couple of episodes from the Bad Batch. And then I kind of just forgot about it for some reason. Bit of a shame. It was quite nice. I forgot to join. You don't have to if you don't want to, but you can do it. But you can also just ask your questions and things like that. And it was quite late for you as well, right? So it's, you know, you need your sleep. It's important. Yeah, the omohyoid is kind of connected over here. Kind of where I already placed it, but onto the scapula. Let's flatten them out a bit. Yeah, also if you have questions with Blender, like kind of like we said, we have the knowledge about how you could fix it, but not necessarily in Blender. But ask away, we will find out together. Like there's a thing that kind of looks like that and it does that. I've got a bunch of Blender tutorials for myself from the Flip Normals site for in the last sale. Let's turn off the skull. It's yeah. Oh wait, the hyoid is on there, of course. And the ones that I still kind of need to follow because it's you know, Blender is a good piece of software to know. Even though I'm a big Maya fan, I just can't afford it for the amount that I do actual modeling. You know, I sculpt most of the time. And so Blender is just the best option for me. I'm just too stubborn. Or just don't have the time and other stuff to do that it has, is, no, more pressing. So I do got them though. You will ask more questions, don't even worry. Yeah, the flipbox. Yes, exactly. When I was using Blender, I searched Blender for Maya users. Yeah, I think I got a couple tutorials that kind of sound like that. You got the basics down. Yeah. I also kind of have the basics down, but I used because I had to use it quite quickly for my my previous job. No, it was my normal previous job. The one I had before this. Like, okay, I have to use that, but which is completely not familiar with it, but I had to make a product very quickly, even though it was just a rough sketch. Okay, let's just make that. Just use a plugin that makes it look a little bit more Maya-like, and which is great, but it doesn't really work all that well anymore. That's for me at least. So I will have to bite the bullet to either learn it the proper way, or just tweak the entire software to my liking. One of the two. I think the first one is the actual better option of the two. But me being me, the second one is also very appealing. Just keep not using it out of spite. I search Blender for dudes. Ah, yes. But what if you do that though? Then those people can't use it. Go back and forth. Just tweak as you go, so you at least know how they name everything. Yeah, that's true. It's similar also to ZBrush, even though I have a custom UI, as some people can recognize if they know the software, right? For the longest time, I just had the stock UI, just the default one. And it was only after many years that I made a custom UI that kind of suited me. Not necessarily out of laziness, but it also allowed me to always know where everything is, because all those buttons and things like that, this doesn't really exist. It's somewhere, you know, over here and over there, and in this layer and that layer, and all the way over here somewhere. Just collected everything over here, the ones that I use most. But I also know where to find them now, so it's, you know, it's a useful skill to have, isn't it? So we've gotten a couple of questions already in the past where people ask us, me and Mike as well. Mike has a similar UI. Where can you share your UI? Like, no, we can tell you how to make it, but you have to make your own. Because this just works for me and isn't necessarily a good UI. It's a good one for me, but not necessarily for Mike. He is a different one. Or maybe if you go to Polygon, he also has a different one. Or someone else completely else. Someone completely different. The custom UI, so you can make them customly. And you have a lot more luck with the software if you know where everything is. Yeah, look at those. Let me just save this one. 39 already. ZBrush is easy. It's only drop down menus. Yeah, it's just menus within menus. So basically the tool one is a menu. And inside that we've got, you know, a menu that has not a menu in it. And even more other menus. But it's in the geometry menu, you know? You just have to look over there. It's a bit of an odd one, but it's also quite a nice one. I like it. A lot of ZBrush's features are odd, like why would you do it like that? But then you work with it, like, I get it now. I get it now. It's a real thing, because when I first got into Clip Studio, 2D animation software, yeah, I know of it. It's good. I used to DM every other creator to ask them for their workspace. It's it looks very convenient a lot of the time, so especially when other people are using it. Like, oh, of course, yeah, that badge could be there and there and there. But yeah, the knowledge of knowing how to make your own custom one, then it becomes even more. I think it's a more valuable skill to have than that skill, at least, or that knowledge, than to have someone else's UI. Because other people's UI, as great as they can be, they're not perfect. And if you just know how to tweak it and make your own, you can make it perfect. I'm LARPing Animation Chan. It's a real username. It's only useful if they explain why they have certain things. Yes! also that. Because, you know, over here, there's this cool little gray sphere, right? Next to the materials that I have, so I can quickly switch materials if I want to. So now I have a bit more contrast, and this one is a little more clear, and I have less shadows with, you know, that's a bit... Mostly I use these two. The Toys Plastic is just for, you know, if I want to give a material to an eye that's a little bit shiny. Makes it ever so slightly more lively. But this gray one over here, it's not a material, but if I just move that around, oh, you can see that the lighting just changes, and that can also be quite handy for things like that, just to get a little bit different lighting and makes everything ever so slightly more clear, or can give you some clarity. LARPing means to copy someone these days. Gen Z terms. Ah, right. I knew it was that. Something in it there, yeah. Use live action role playing animation channel. Yeah, it's when you smash into each other with gummy swords. I shot lightning bolts for the entire afternoon. Oh man, I think we are turning into that. So what's GC? Just for saying that you'll be crucified in my GC, sorry. Group chat, of course. Of course. Well, to be fair, there are a lot of abbreviations that just people have been using over the years. I have seen them for many years and still don't know what they are. Just have to look it up and like, that's what they meant. Why don't they say so? What time did I save by reading that abbreviation? Real LARPers touch grass, real LARPers say thung sir har. Aha. No cap on God? For real? You kids with your lingo. Back in my day, we did the same thing. We did the same fucking thing. So it's... Just like the boomers did. And the ones before that. And the ones before that. I think there was a post somewhere also from, I don't know, newspapers that went back from like all the way to the beginning. And all of them had a little snippet in there about how the current generation is complaining about the previous generation and blah 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 blah. It's just something that just stays. The new one are weird. Yes, of course, we were weird as well. You old goat. Some people just forget about that, don't they? Mike is not weird. No, you're completely normal, just like me. I will Google thung suhar. Thung suhar. No, you're a meme. Think Suhar is also known by the nickname Triple T. It's a series of brain rot style AI videos, of course, and memes of a anthropomorphic wooden creature based on a traditional Indonesian drum called a kentongan, holding a baseball bat, pantugang, a type of kugel, a club, alongside an Indonesian voiceover. The meme is part of a series of brain rot memes from the early 2025s, ages ago, in which a male Italian text-to-speech voice presents viewers with a fantastical AI-generated creatures. Like Bombardillo, the Bombardillo Crocodilio, anthropomorphic crocodile, well, I guess that. Military bomber plane, of that I didn't get. A crocodile military bomber plane. And Tralalero, Tralala, a shark wearing Nike shoes. It all makes sense now. Tung Sahur was often power skilled against Berber Patapim, a monkey creature covered in trees and moss. Similar Indonesian brain rot characters like Hotspot Bro trended because of the same time frame. During the same time frame. I can read. I really can. It's just late. The meme may have been inspired by the French Bitcoin burglar Imbra TV. Bitcoin burger Imbra TV. Videos that use the similar text-to-speech voice association style. Okay. Wonderful. Oh, and I can't see the things because I blocked all shorts. Yeah, of course. Yeah, okay. I think I know enough. I think it being placed into a category called brain rot is already saying a lot. And my brain doesn't need to be rotted even more than it already has. It's rotting at a fine pace. Doesn't need to be accelerated. Search my with Tunak Tun. Ah, yes. Reading versus human challenge impossible. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I've got my Stella Kleiner hyoid. I'm Omo hyoid, so let's just tribe those down. And the mylohyoid, I said, I probably made in the head of the muscles. Let's turn all of those on. There's also a nose and some eyes in there. Good. Ah, look at that. Geniohyoides. Mylohyoides. And also mylohyoides, but I got copies of them. Styloglossus. Another styloglossus. This isn't good. My names are wrong, guys. And it also seems that the what's it over here is not correct. No. This guy should be below the hyoid. What's it doing all the way over there? But then I have to change those ones. And they look good as they are, but oh well. All of these things need to be attached to the hyoid, I think. This is the thyroid. Yeah, that's the thing over there. Ah, such a shame. Oh well. Let me just move that around. Back in my day, people stuff and ASDF movies. Master movies, of course. Yes, master movies, especially for the Dutchies. They made the voiceovers of series that people tend to make nowadays. Like Team 4 Star started with Dragon Ball Abridged. Or at least popularized. They were quite early on though. And yeah, they did that before YouTube actually existed. So it's an oldie, master movies, but it's part of our youth. Our brains were rotted long before AI came along. Yes. Back in our day, you had to wait minutes, if not hours, for the video to load. So your brain could rot on a steady pace. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a fun stream. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're here. It's fun to talk to people during the stream. Though I also got a little bit distracted, but you know, it's fine. If it was just focused the entire time, then it would be a very boring stream, wouldn't it? It's a good thing that that we've been doing this for over 2 years now. Because I remember that in the beginning it was very difficult to to keep the focus. Even still, we sometimes, especially when we have a speed sculpt going on, right, on the Tuesdays, that we slip into focus mode unknowingly, and then we become silent and we have to focus. And both of us are just doing the thing and just forget to talk completely because we're just into the sculpt, which is a good thing. But yeah, if you wake us up, in those cases we will talk, so don't be afraid. Doing actual focus on a stream? Yes. Yes. How dare we? This thyroid that I have, it's messing me up a little bit. Let me just remove all those beautiful neck muscles that I just made. Yes. I kind of wanted to keep it as straight as possible, right? It's impossible because it's already posed. Oh, and it's already asymmetrical. That's why it isn't. That's why it isn't working. It's already wonky. That's why. Let's see if we can unwonk that a little bit. Such a small part, and it will be just covered in muscles as well, but no, this needs to be good as well. This needs to be as close to perfect as I can get in. No, that's also reasonable. Let's be fair. If I wanted to the actual quality that I want, then I will, you know, this project will never be finished. And it will probably be adding details that, you know, most people won't even see or can't see if you print this, for instance. So let's make all the big shapes first, and then we will see how much time is left. How much willpower is left as well. Also very important. Art is never finished. Yes, it's abandoned. As sad as it sounds. But it's also nice that if you've finished something enough, like, okay, this is just it. I know that I can add things to it, but I also know that I'm at my limit at the same time. Not just out of exhaustion, but also knowledge-wise, right? And but also kind of look back at it and like, okay, this is not bad. This is all right. It's all right. And then like time passes, like a month or a year or something, and you look back at it and you suddenly see a very obvious mistake. Like, oh, I could have passed. How could I have not shown this? You know, for instance, one of the things that I really like, right, is the Mulan that I made years ago now. Let's save this. And let's open her up a little bit. Let's go over here, sculpting. Mulan! There. Mulan 29. Made in 2002. The 1st of June. So it's like 4 years ago. Pretty much. Well, it finished its 4 years ago. There we go. It's made after a concept by Cuddly Beetles. And this is kind of the view that the concept art had. So Mulan is a 1998 Disney movie. Surely you're familiar. Yeah, because they're so young, right? Just children. Oh, how did I miss this? And this is the most obvious thing I've ever known to man. Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, this Mulan movie, right? The animated one, not the live action one. But yeah, it's made after concept art of that. And after I was done, I was like, oh yeah, this, I'm quite happy with it. It's not too bad. And then I kind of saw how incredibly thin she is from the side. Just, there's nothing there. Well, there's some muscles, but so incredibly thin. This is like Rob Liefeld level of thinness. It's yeah. I mean, the front is alright. It's healthy enough, but this annoys me. This annoys me terribly. How could I have done it? I did everything, but no, she can't eat it apparently. I swear if Polly doesn't know about Mulan. I'm Bram, by the way. But I did know about Mulan. Yes. And Mushu and the cricket. He's cool as well. But yeah, things like that will happen. Like, oh yeah, I'm this, and then obvious thing. It's terrible. Don't like it. Well, I don't like that part of it. The rest of the sculpt is still quite nice. I'm happy enough with it. Though the face also, but I kind of let that slide. I was fooling around with that quite a long time, and I just couldn't get the likeness as I wanted to. It's an alright face, but it's not the one from the concept art. But sometimes you just have to drop it. Like, this is good enough. Then you're just futzing around for, and you don't really know how to fix it, and you're just moving things around to move things around, and that's never really that useful. Mike. Polly's name. Spell or pronounce. It's Bram. Like that. You're in there you go. Put it in the YouTube chat. Bram. B-R-A-M. Hooray! Yay! It's like having cheerleaders in chat. He's the man that alles can. If it doesn't make sense, that what Mike just said, it's, you know, he's you're allowed to. Using English and Dutch at the same time. Hey Tally, nice to meet you as well. Hey Gatris, how you doing? Hello. I'm working on your favorite project again. I'm still making the monkey. How you doing? It's been a while. How's life? Blender is his favorite. Yes, if you have a Blender question, this guy knows. Gatris knows everything about Blender. You've got a new viewer, Tali, and they're trying to start Blender. Which is also always very exciting. I'm looking at the crochet that I got. Yeah, all of that is connected to the Hayard over there. Wonderful. Yes. How did I just mess that up so completely? But oh well. I think that these little guys are connected to the little numbers over there. So let's just move those there to that piece. I'm still making a monkey. Yes, it's slow progress, but it's still progress, right? It still counts. And I will finish it. I was kind of hoping to finish it at the end of this month somewhere. It's gonna be difficult, to be fair. But yeah. If I manage that, then it's about pretty much a year since when we started. YouTube's chat is so delayed. Yeah, hi on Twitch. Hello. Welcome with the rest of the guys. Mike is also in chat. He has some stuff that he needs to work on. So he isn't really being able to be in the stream during the stream, but he is with us in spirit and chat. So yeah. And spirits lifting you all up. Yes, definitely. Oh, I moved the hyoid, and now I have to move all those little things to the correct space. You know, they were also connected to the wrong spot as well, so I just had to do it anyway. I found out at the same time, but it's still a little bit of a pain. Be a Sprite. Ah, yes. You'd be in 7-Up instead? Yes. If you add even more sugar to that, you will be in Mountain Dew. We didn't have Mountain Dew for the longest time in the Netherlands, and eventually the stores were selling it. And we're like, oh yeah, let's have this. It's what the internet is so mad about, right? So let's just at least try this, and it tasted like this extra sweet 7-Up or Sprite, whatever. Was not a fan. And even more, and I'll be in Fernandez. Ah, yes. Is that something similar as well? I don't think I ever had that. I don't think I have had Fernandez. Maybe once, but I forgot about it. It didn't leave an impression on me. Didn't leave an impression on me. Had it once, but never again. Literally the same. Too much of an impression on you. Is it that sweet? Is it that much? Just a bit tang. Ah, okay. That I can deal with, but yeah, if it's too much, who knows? Who knows? I think if I have the opportunity, when there's just one there, I might try it again, just out of sheer curiosity. But I don't think I will be spending my money on that. Oh no, dang it. That's a topological turn on when they shouldn't have to turn on. Couldn't taste the roti anymore. Oh no. That's too much. If you can't taste your food anymore after that. Iron Brew, on the other hand, is highly recommended. Oh, really? Isn't that just energy drink that comes in a 1.5 liter bottle? Like, whatchamacallit? No. Oh. Scotland's own juice. Yeah, that I do know. Yeah. But I thought it tasted like just like a generic energy drink, Red Bull or stuff like that. But it isn't. Good to know. Good to know. If I'm ever there, I will drink the drink of the Scots. I will. It also calls soda juice here. Yeah, that is weird. It's not a juice at all. It's made out of curds. Maybe that's why it's so orange. It's just pure rust. into soda. Carbonated rust. No, we're gonna ever see this part. No, I will know. I will know this part. But I have been noodling with a little too long with that. That is sure. That is for sure. I'm curious what chat says constantly, and it's difficult to focus. Not that I mind it though. Please do go on. Just have to blame somewhere for my own incompetence. And since you guys are here, you know. Oh no, this song again. I hate this. It's just awful. Everything about it is just stupid. There we go. In their commercial for the World Cup, they are smuggling the Irn-Bru into the USA. Up their butts? No. Well, that is the last place I would look for Irn-Bru. Let's be fair. I don't think I would look for that. Oh yeah, of course, I made a little stilly. A stiletto stylus. Completely forgot about it. Because this muscle just completely wraps around it. Such a tiny muscle, yet so strong that it deforms the skull. You know, over eons, but still. It counts. It's a tiny muscle with patience. Let's move this one around a bit as well. We know that that stiletto is in there. Forming humans over eons like a bag of water. Yeah, like the bags of water they are. Yes. All of this, and this is about 70% water. It is a little bit weird. I feel like this was wrong, that there should be a larger gap, but no same person makes those. Probably in my book somewhere. Let me just double check. We're here now anyway. We're in this hole right now. Let's see if we can crawl out of it. It's number 6 is a Digastricus. Isn't that the one that I had to make still? Digastric. Yeah. Okay, that's the one I still need to do. Good. I got some reference of that. It also just loops around that place. I think those are these guys. I think that's this guy. The gastric. Ah! Okay, rename. I made it. I have it. Bam! And the Milohyoid I already also had, right? And Milohyoid is... Yeah, that's the one that needs to be deformed again. Okay, but let's move that one now. The other ones are fine. They're good enough as they are. Still have symmetry turned on. That's how long ago I made it. Boop. There. Ew. There. It's all of a sudden a much larger muscle, but that's fine. Let's turn that one off real quick. Because there's stuff over here as well that I still need to fix. I think these ones will grab over there, like this end goes over there. There. No oopsie. Well, the oopsies will happen. Got the shift select. Oh no. It will happen again, don't you worry. Making silly mistakes in 3D software. It's just get used to it. Even after 15 years, we still make them. I remember I was still working for studios that you suddenly make something and it just the normal is a little bit off. Like, why can't I get this normal right? And you kind of just look and somehow there's just 4 edges inside the model that are also going somewhere and also nowhere at the same time. And you just wonder, like, how did I do this? What don't have? Why should I? You know. But oh, it's there. You better fix it. And yeah, fixing your own models. That's one of the things you will do most of the time. At least, if for me, at least it was. Your company is closing in a few weeks. Why are you saying that with a smiley face? That's awful news. You got a better place now already? Or... That's what Mike's doing right now. He's fixing things. You see, even after 15 years, it will happen. What's happening at your company, man? We almost finished the project. It's okay. Oh, they will pay well while it's closing. Oh, that's good. At least they're nice about it. But they weren't able to grab a new project after that. It's always the case, isn't it? What's this muscle? Little fuckwhat muscle. Yeah, I also had it a couple of times. Like, oh yeah, project's done. Thanks though. Bye. Like, oh, I'm not done yet. No, you did enough. Oh, I didn't. It was the second project after the first one finished. Ooh. Ooh. The investor said that's enough. All F4. Oh no. Damn it, investor. Why do you hold so much power with your money bags and everything? Just pay us. Keep doing that and just shut up. Just keep paying us into infinity. Yeah, have you been able to that's a hair of mine. Have you able to find something new already? Or isn't it that much of a problem for you? You didn't know if you're gonna lose your job yet, but what? Where can you get your money if the company is closing? There were 40 people and now just me and your artist are left. Oh dear, a skeleton crew already as well. It's awful to see all those people leave. What's happening over here? There, okay. Yeah, me too. I wish you the best, man. And I do kind of understand why you're at least the last one. You're awesome, but still sad. Oh, your edit mode keeps disappearing. Are you pressing tab? For instance. It's good news, actually. I'm working there for almost 4 years. I got bored at the same project. Ah. Yeah, that I can understand as well. You kind of want something new eventually. I think it's the edit mode in Blender. If you press tab, you can toggle between object mode and edit mode. That I do know. You can't switch to edit mode. Ugh. Okay. Why would that happen? Do Chalice, or Oracle of the Blender Arts? No help. Easy now. Easy now. But you could use the control tab. You never use normal tab again. What is control tab in Blender? Is it where it's instead of toggling it's just when you're until you're holding it? I'm going to check it out. Does my screen switch? No. Wait, Shift A, add a plane, sure. Like that. Ah, oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I get it. It's a nice little pie menu. Edit mode. I like pie menus. Maya had a lot of them as well. And it's I never really used the actual menus all the way around. Or the shelves or things like that. And yeah, it was a great just gesture of something and a couple of times, bit here and there, scribble that direction. And you got yourself a cool model. It was very nice. And that was one of the things that that still sticks, even after many years of not using Maya. There have been a couple of times, still already also now a little while ago now, but that when I went back to Maya for a little bit, and I was kind of like wobbling on a bike, right? That kind of idea. You haven't biked in a couple of years. You can do it, but it's a little bit weird. But then you kind of try to figure out, like, hey, how does that... The camera's doing weird things. How did that thing work again? And before you could even finish thinking that sentence, I had done it. Just that muscle memory of the pie menus was still there. It was just fun. And I wish that one day Blender will be like that for me as well. I'm just too stubborn. I do have tutorials. I have them. Now I have to find time to learn them. Something that asked me something, and I don't know, I'm just using it with muscle memory. I don't know what I'm pressing. Yes, absolutely. Like, how does that work? And then you just have to mime it out. And like, it's Alt. It's Alt, and do the thing there and there and there, and new Polyparty series on YouTube. My art is attempts learning Blender. Oh no. Just me shouting at my screen, like, why aren't you normal? And a Blender in the back just screeching. Or the other way around. One of those two. Which little muscle is this? I forgot where it was attached to. Ooh, it's called, in this case, the Stylogloss's Copy 1. That's not how it's called, isn't it? If it's called Copy 1, there's another one that's called the same. It's also called Copy 1. Damn you, past me. Which one could this be? I think it's number 2 over here. The sternohyoideus muscle. Stylohyoideus muscle. Yes. Okay, and that one is attached to pretty much over there. Okay. just attach to this bit. From the stylo, which is the fun little thing that we saw over here, they covered that muscle in, to the hyoid over there. So let's use this and just... No, let's use rotate for once. Yeah, now I understand why I had that weird shape. Because it's kind of just attaches there. Just sculpt that around. Just futs everything into place. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're cleaning up past me's mistakes. It was a misinput and the whole rig is gone. Yes. Yes. One of the tips that I would highly recommend, if it isn't turned on already, turn on autosave. It will save you so many hours. Most of the time, it will just fill up your disk space. But the time that you turn it off, that's when it crashes and you just lose your file for the entire evening. And yeah, it's like paying for insurance. If you're as long as you're paying for it, then you probably never need it. It's just wasted money, really. But just in case that you do need it, it's good that you have paid it for the entire time. I don't know, autosaves are good. But because every time there's an autosave, you have to drink. Which is one of the unwritten rules of the Polyparty channel. I know what I'm doing. I know I know how my channel is called. But yeah, it's a good way to stay hydrated. Every time you see that little pop-up, you grab a free drink. It's the unwritten official rule. Yes. And you will also not lose your stuff, your work, at least as much. You just has it every 2 minutes. You will keep those files, no matter what. You won't lose anything. You guys are waiting while autosaving? Not as much as I used to. I mean, I've got a new PC for about a year now. And so I'm seeing less of the autosaves. But it also really depends how large your autosaves are. But by default, it also saves all the history from all your subtools that you currently have used. So it can create a very big file. But yeah, a lot of the times I forget to drink now because I'm just it's so ingrained, the little Pavlov puppy, that I have to drink when the autosave is there. I just automatically reach for it. But if it isn't there, oh, I also won't drink. That's why I kind of taught myself to do that, as silly as it is. But yeah, drinking is important. Especially if you're sitting the entire day behind your screen, or standing in my case. On the old PC, it was a lot more noticeable. Poor Seepers. It is poor. Earlier I was drinking too much cola. Ah, yes. I can understand. Where's this little guy going? Shouldn't it be on the outside as well? I don't think it should be in the outside. Then I switch to tea. Yeah, I think tea is a little bit better to drink a lot of compared to cola. I noticed when I was studying, I just had a 1.5 liter bottle just right next to me, next to my desk. And every so often it also became a habit just to grab it and drink from it and put it back. And yeah, that's a really good way to, well, I don't know if it's good, but to drink a whole lot of, for instance, soda. I think, yeah, I can drink about 3 liters, if not more, soda in a day. Or I can do that with just water. Let's switch to water. Let's switch to water instead of just doing that. This little muscle over here is also called the sternocleidomastoideus muscle. It's on the inside. I don't think it should be on the inside. I think it should be going over here as well. I don't know. Tell me, book. It's one of those muscles that Kingsline hasn't made, so I have to figure it out doing like this. It goes from there. Yes. It goes from there all the way from the ear. Yeah, pretty much. Maybe you can place it a little bit higher. And it goes around the other one. Okay, can I... Do you have things where things are pointing towards it? What are you doing, book? What are you doing? You're showing me it, but also not showing me at the same time. Okay. Sternocleidomastoideus. That's the one I just had. That's the outside one. What's the inside one? I think it's that one. Which is the styloglossus. Styloglossus. Let's just assume that this is now the styloglossus, because past me is stupid enough to not give it a name. Yep. There. I've christened the styloglossus. And that one goes in between those two. Underneath the mylohyoideus, which is, if I believe, is this boy. Yes, let's just rename that properly as well. Damn, you passed me. You little idiot. There, okay. Yes, I know there are multiple, but let's fix the ones that we know. Yeah, it's attached to the stylus that we had over there, so that one is pretty much properly attached. So this guy over here should also be attached over there. Like that. Technically attached to another side of the same stylus, but it's so fragile that you just do it like this. It will be just too thin otherwise. But this guy over here... Yeah. It goes to the top, but does it also tell me where it is located? Where it terminates? Styloglossus. Ken, what do you say about the styloglossus? it doesn't have a Styloglossus in Ken. Google. Styloglossus. Ah, look at that with pictures from Grace. Ah, it's attached to the tongue, to the bottom of the tongue. Tongue? Tongue. There's no. Well, there is an H there. Ah, Ken's Tyler glossed over it. Yeah, I think so. Okay, if it's attached to the tongue, it's a little bit silly to make, isn't it? Let's just, you know what? There. Bam, I fixed it. Are you proud of me? It's another Styloglossus. Stellarhyoideus is this the one. He's Parapide. Yes, they so are. Now, I do feel that they're a little bit too bendy, so let's push them in a little bit, and then pick these guys and push those in as well. And then these guys can also be kind of like that. I think future me will still noodle with this, but okay, got all of that. That's all of that is now fixed again. I don't want to move it again, so I hope I did it well enough. We've got the muscles of the neck. That's what we were doing today, weren't we? We weren't. But then I moved the hyoid and the thyroid, and then everything exploded again. Oh well, we are here. We're back, and I'm gonna save real quick. Gotta check the time. Oh, about half an hour. Okay. Now we have to fix this, because now that isn't working anymore. No, that was good. Kind of wraps around the thyroid. That kind of looks cool, doesn't it? So I like that it does. So it should be correct in that case as well, right? If it looks cool. Yeah, these kind of attached to each other at the moment. They shouldn't be, but there should also be tendons around things around here, so it's fine. It's fine, Bram. Just don't futz with it too much. Okay, we got those. Good. I did the muscles that I wanted to do, and those are the muscles that our man Ryan also has. I mean, I've got a bit more over there, but yeah, that's fun. But there are more. I don't want it to be as gappy as Ryan has made it. So we need to make more. Need to fill them with all the other ones. I don't really want to at the moment, to be perfectly fair. Also because it's about half an hour still, right? And Not sure if I want to figure things out at this moment. Which muscle I should make and where it should go. I do know that with torso muscles, bam, we've got our trapezius. That one is clipping quite a lot with the neck muscles that we just recently made. So let's see if we can find a nice in-between, that there's still a little curve in the neck, and also that these neck muscles are nicely tucked underneath there. So yeah, let's see if we can even those out, and then we'll probably be done for the rest of the evening. So let's do that. Let's move this one up a bit, and that one also up a bit. No, not that one. That one is still attached over there. That I do know. And what I can do is either just move everything out, and but I will just put everything somewhere in the middle. Do this and move the other ones in as well. So this both of them have to move a bit, but then they meet in the middle somewhere, right? And from my experience, that's usually better. Because if I just moved the trapezius, for instance, all the way to the place where the inside muscles are, the neck muscles are there. But that's not a sentence. It is getting late again, isn't it? But then I would probably have it too wide of a neck. So that's why we're doing it like this. Do you mean that you want to not use the edges but the vertices? Oh, okay, mirror origins mode. Okay. Man, this guy is a master. Just immediately knows what he means. This is perfect explanation in that case. Wonderful. Yeah. Genuinely monkey art. Well, thank you. I mean, I have been futzing with this entire sculpt from beginning to end for about a year now, so it's you know, I like the comment, but it's also taking quite a while. Though Cucumber in the chat last stream told me that it was about 19 hours in 90 hours in. I guess a bit more. So, but let's say about 100 hours so far. Stretched over an entire year. I would really like to see the end result, to be perfectly fair. It's not entirely that I want to do something else, but I also kind of want to see how far I will be able to get it. How is this one attached? What are you doing over here, Ryan? The trapezius, yeah, it kind of just grabs it from the bottom, kind of like a hand there. Okay, but when are we getting to the part where the monkey stands up straight and does the 6-7 hand sign? I don't think he will. Maybe in another timeline he will. Me looking at my 4 cubes joined together with approximately 67 vertices. Yeah, you know, you have to start somewhere. And I started off exactly as you did, just futzing around, just creating stuff that usually are filled with a lot of errors. But you know, we also learn from our mistakes. That's when you learn the most. So it was a period of time where I learned a lot about 3D. There's a little grabby, palmy shape that I want. I push that up a little bit more. It kind of just cradles the skull, kind of like that. Same as the bobblehead muscle that we got over there. Let's grab it over there to a little bump. That makes sense to me. That bump stops there. Because there is no muscle there. Yes, even with errors, I feel like when I close the damn app. just rage quit the software. Can't remember last time I've done that though, to be perfectly fair. Though Blender just infuriates me sheerly because I'm not familiar with UI and my brain refuses to learn. I know I'm also in charge of my brain, you think, but sometimes it doesn't feel like that. I will get there though. I will get there. One way or the other. One day. One day. This feels weird, doesn't it? Or just kind of floating. I mean, it's kind of attached to the other one. Can we just go to over here? Of course, there's a lot of tendon there, isn't there? And that tendon is connected to the hip bone. Yeah, okay, it's right on top of the vertebra. So all of this is correct, but this is all floating, and that's wrong. Because it should be doing this. It should be going over there, and this should be attached over there in that case. Yeah, okay. Let's do that, but better. And then we have to move the rest of the neck again, more inward. This makes so much more sense. Why didn't I do this? Why don't I think? Why don't I do those things? It's 2 AM. I'm gonna rest and get a few things ready for the interview. Goodbye and thanks for the help. Well, thank you for being here until pretty much the end. Good luck tomorrow. Let us know. And I think you'll be all right. Keep telling Blender it's a perfect little butterfly and unique snowflake. See how that goes. Has been a fun stream again today. Made some progress as well. I mean, a lot of the muscles I already made, let's be fair, but they are in a better position right now. So that's still progress. I feel like this should be over there. This guy over there. Let's move that a bit. There. No one would be the wiser. Have a good night, Bram. Well, thank you for being here as well. Good seeing you again. I hope you see you next time. We'll be here. Same time, same place, as always. Have a good night. Your time has come. Oh, no. I bid you adieu, my friend. Adieu. Farewell. Yes. Muscles, muscles, muscles. Yes. You know, I do remember that, oh wait, the autosave drink. that when we had the anatomy project at school. That's when we had to do it with NURBS, right? And we're like, NURBS, not again. Please, no. And I remember us thinking like, we should just do it in ZBrush. It just makes so much more sense, and this and this and this and that. And now that I'm doing it in the ZBrush, I'm like, you know what? NURBS wasn't all that bad. It makes sense for the shapes. You know, if you want details, then no, absolutely not. Don't use NURBS, but it makes sense for the shapes. It's easier to manipulate instead of just, you know, having wet dough and yeah, it's just kind of sticky, and it you know, it's sculpting. It's fun. I like it, but there are better ways to do it, I think. And starting off with something low poly, as low as you can get, and just add vertices, just add edges, sorry, whenever you need them. I think that's a good start. And then sculpt them, right? Because if you just have cylinders, right, you can just very easily also just UV them and use a nice texture on them. Disagree. The only way is the fun way. This is pretty fun. I do like it. It's not that I'm saying that this is bad. There's a gap here, and I don't know why. I think FutureProm will figure that out. Should there be a gap? Shouldn't there be? Is there another one? Who knows? FutureProm knows. What a weird little shape that they create here. I don't think I like this. Yeah, that's right. I shouldn't like that. Good. Perfect. Let's push that back a little bit, like that. Yeah. Because this was wrong. There. Good. Yeah. What are you doing? It still has quite a gap there. Let me just push that one back a bit. Push this one in a bit. Yeah, let's see if we can remove that gap ever so slightly. It's a bit weird to kind of look at it like this, because I'm just making the one side, right? It feels like it's floating. That can be better. But that would also be for future Bram. There's still a lot of futzing around, and if I just gonna finish this, how this side looks, then I will just have to clean it up again later, most likely, because I will mess with this. Most likely. It's a busy man, that future Bram. Yeah, but he has a lot of time, I think. I also don't know which future Bram it will be. Will it be the future Bram of next week, or will it be the future Bram of next year? Well, probably not yet next year if I want to finish this in a month, but yeah. I did some things today. Oh, wonderful. I'm happy. Oh, yeah, those are all the teeny tiny ones. Oh. Where's the Stylohyoides going? What's this happening over there? Of course, I turned those off because I finished those already, but now everything's moved again. Those need to be over there somewhere. And also, I think, a bit more on the inside. Oh, no, not you. This one. Yes. I do like some progress. It's such a good boost. There. There's a lot happening there in this little sternum. Well, this is in the back, right? Yeah. Lobby there, but let's see, whatever will cover that up. But yeah, I think I'm getting there with the neck. Oh, wonderful. That part has been stagnant for quite a couple of months, so I'm happy we're making some progress. I think after that, since we're in that area, I will continue on the arm a little bit, just the proportions and the hand as well, because still missing a couple of muscles, like I have with his feet, or his one foot. Just do it on that side as well, and then also work on the muscles of the hand. So you can just move everything around, right? Looking tight and nice. Well, thank you. I assume you are as well, as always. So, yeah, what's the time? It is pretty much time. Oh, look at that, what a timing. I kind of finished on time as well with the other things that I wanted to do. It has been a good stream. It's wonderful. Yeah, okay, let's save again for a 4th time. And yeah, I think it'll be incroyable. Oh, merci, monsieur. I will go to bed. Thank you everyone for staying until the very end. It's been a very pleasant stream. I will be back again on Thursday, same time. And yeah, have a good sleepy. Well, you have a good sleepy as well, my good man. And I will see you guys then. Goodbye.